Hi everybody, this is Melissa. Welcome to February 1st. We're going to start on our 2020 swap project for February, which is a page topper. I've gathered all the supplies that I think I'll need. I provided a list here, so put it on pause, take a look, and go grab your stuff. So maybe you're asking, what is a page topper? Well, I've provided a few examples here that I have done. Using book page and cardboard, fussy cut images, a little bit of paper doily, napkin, gesso, and this is not my technique. I got this from Artie Mays, Andrea Allen. Let's put those aside. So remember, this is my cover. I did go ahead and bind it as just a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And all my papers are in here and pretty neutral. I did throw in some pink, which I love, pale pink, along with the green. Some eco-dyed paper. And there's my book. So what we're going to do is create a page topper. And I've already cut the pages. You need a piece of book page or a piece of music paper, and you don't want it to be any larger than about 3 by 6, because you don't want to take up the entire part of your book. The next piece was getting a piece of just plain old cardboard, and then that is the next layer. And then we're going to start by adding all of the ephemera and stuff. So let's get started with the beginning. I do have a piece of scrap paper here because I am going to be adding gesso. And I just use a little bank card. I don't want the whole thing covered. Okay, let's let that sit over to the side and dry. The next piece is your cardboard. Now, sometimes cardboard's pretty easy to peel off. Sometimes it is not. You can leave as little or as much as you want on the page. That is purely up to you. It is your creation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and finish tearing off this layer. Okay, we're back. So I've taken off bits of the layered paper. The next step is going to be to add a little bit of gesso to it. Again, just using my card and okay, we're going to want to let that dry. Now we're all dry, And the next step is going to be to decoupage some tissue onto the cardboard. So I gathered a few bits that I had from previous projects and just kind of tearing pieces off. Not sure where we're going to go with this, but let's give it a start. I'm using Mod Podge matte medium. I'm going to go ahead and cover the whole thing with Mod Podge. And let's see. Well, being only, what, the third video that I've done speaking, I am so not used to talking. I will try my best. So I'm just adding little bits of the tissue just to create a little bit of a color on the background. And I'm going to go ahead and dry that, and we'll be right back. All right, now that we have it mostly dry, it is a little bit damp still, but we're going to go ahead and go. The next step is going to be just to ink a script stamp, and we want just a little bit to give it a little bit more depth. And well, it would help if I turn it the right way. All right, there we go. I used Stays On in Timber Brown. And this is just a Tim Holtz script stamp that I was lucky enough to get in a resale shop for very inexpensive, which I love. It stays on, dries pretty quickly. So the next bits, I want to create a bit of an embellishment. So I want to use the butterflies and a photo mount. Let's take that down just a little bit more. So let's see. Now I do have some acetate here because we are going to, I think we're going to use the green side. And I also have flowers that we're going to be attaching and some little pearls. All right, let's take this off and we'll get started with creating the little butterfly inside of the photo mount. And basically all I'm going to do is cut this to fit. Now I usually save everything, so I have tons of bits of acetate from packaging. You can even use saran wrap, but it isn't very sturdy, so that's not what I'm going to be using. Let's see, do we want the white? We might switch to the white with a little bit of distressing. Bear with me. I know some people don't like to watch inking. All right, there. That wasn't too bad. All right, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to attach this. Now one side is still open, so we can get our butterfly in there. So I'm not worried about that at the moment. Now I've already inked the edges of this. Looks like not very well, but since this is going to be mounted to the cardboard, we don't need to worry about having, you know, a matching butterfly on the other side. Now I am going to add a little tiny bit of Fabri-Tac to the back of the butterfly just to hold it into place. Gotta love those Fabri-Tac strings. All right, and there's our butterfly. This is a strip from the cover. So we're going to add that to it just to give it a little bit more texture. I'll see if I can find the word butterfly or collection or something in my little words box. All right, I also have flowers that we're going to use. we'll start with that one. I'm really bad about leaving my glue lid off of my Fabri-Tac and my glue stick. So this is just millinery flour. I got this at, again, resale. All right. I think I like that. This going back. Yeah. So we'll do a quick glue down. Whoops. Gotta love those Fabri-Tac glue strings. So what is everybody up to today? Have you put your cover and page choices in the photo album on Studio 28E main page? Let's hold that just a little bit so that sets. All you have to do is choose material or cardstock, whatever you want, and cut it to the sizes listed. You need 10 pages folded in half, and you can bind it if you choose to. I went ahead and bound mine already. And all you do is post your images up on the album, and your partner will know exactly what your colors are and how you want it to look. All right, I think it needs something else. I'm not quite sure what though. All right, we're going to go ahead and set our flour and the pearl. Sorry, Fabri-Tac was exploding on me. Hold that down for a minute to let that set. Go pass on that. All right, so the next flower we will have right here. Let's get that white one out of the way. And there you have it. Very simple little page topper that will go right on top. Oh, guess what I forgot? Silly me. Art glitter glue, attaching this to the back. And if I go off screen, please be patient with me. I am learning how to do these videos. Now, art glitter glue usually attaches very quickly. And there you have it. Now I am going to ink the edges just a little bit. Again, bear with me. All right, and there it is. There is a simple cardboard page topper. And it will go onto your journal, just like that. Now, I'm not going to attach mine because I still have several other options that we're going to go through. So check back with me tomorrow and we will have another example. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great day.